Hello, I'm Alisa Agnes, and that's my podcast, Romantic Wednesdays with Poetry. So, today's episode will be, I guess kind of special because I will start talking about poetry from the second chapter, which is called For Him. So, it will be romantic, and it's simply a dedicated poetry. So today I will talk about two first poetry works from the second chapter, which are called Winter Confessions and Certain Warm Day. So we go into seasons, and the first one is simply about winter, and it's a perfect time for such a poem. And the second one is just about, I guess, spring or summer. So this is what will be happening in the weather and stuff after winter. So I guess it's a really good art. Okay, so right now I will read you these two works, and we will discuss a bit later. Winter Confessions. Watching snowflakes falling at your blonde hair. Let me lay my head on your shoulder. Take my hand, darling. You said you loved me twice, but these words are stuck in my throat. Don't you hear my cold heart whispering, I love you too? So that's Winter Confessions, and right now I will talk just in a few sentences about what this poem is about. So mm, here we have this kind of scene that is all about expressing some feelings, and it doesn't have to be a real scene, because it's all about the feeling that it represents. And it's also a bit metaphorical, I guess, because um, you know what happened in winter. Um, I guess there's some people fall in love, and it's also this time when we celebrate love. I I talk about Valentine's Day, and just February is this very special time, and that's why here we have uh, just love confessions, and that's why here we have winter and snow, and it's all I guess a symbol of February. And it's just what it means to me. And the second part of this poem is about the difficulty of speaking about your feelings, and other person can think that you're that feeling the same, or that your heart is really cold, but it's just the difficulty of just saying what you really feel. And sometimes it's just because you are shy, and sometimes it's because it's cold, because it's winter. So so this is what this poem is about. Yeah. um okay, so right now I will read you the second poem, and later I will talk about the time when these two were created. Okay, so certain warm day. Certain warm day, we will lay on the ground, watching shooting stars, holding hands. I will never go away, I promise. Certain warm day, we will meet again. hands in hair, lips on lips, pouring rain. I will never go away, I promise. Certain one day we will be there again. Uplifted dance, track of music in veins. I will never go away, I promise. So that's certain one day. And well, in just few sentences, I will tell you what this poem is about. So it's just, the imaginary scene, just like in the previous poem, when we recall how we met. I mean, this pair that it's about, and it's a promise, also that it will just last forever, and it's kind of also connected to the previous poem, because here we have a promise, and previously it was a confession, so it's all about love, and the scenario is just the only thing that changed. I mean, here we have some sunny, warm, and just such perfect days for love to just bloom. and and I guess that's all that this poem is about. It's just a promise of the next meeting, of the next date, and it's a promise that this love will, just bloom, just like fruit on or flowers in spring and summer. Well, now it's time to tell you when these two poetry works were written, and to be honest, I don't remember exactly right now, but I think it was 2014 or 15, and A Certain Warm Day was probably the second poem that was also awarded right with the Road Called Life or Angel, but I think it was that first competition, so it's one of the oldest poetry works, and well, it's quite old, as you can see. And I think that's all that I can say about these two poetry works. And well, to make this episode a little bit longer, I can also tell you right now about the quote, which is opening the second chapter, which is called For Him. So I will just read the quote. Love is the first thing among immortal things. Dante Alighieri. And after that, there is a dedication. As I've already mentioned, it's it's all poetry written for someone, and it's simply dedicated. So the dedication sounds like this. Take my letters with joy like once before. You know who you are. So yep, I won't say who it is, because this person simply knows, and I guess it's really simple to guess for this one and only person. And well, when it comes to the quote, it was taken from the Golden Book, just like the previous quote, and I just feel like it's a perfect comment what this chapter is about. And while this quote is also about just love that lasts forever, and a certain warm day is a promise that this love will last forever. I mean, it says I will never go away, but this sentence literally means that this love will last forever, because sometimes you can say goodbye, but it's never the end, because some things that are just meant to be will never ever end, because because sometimes two people are just meant for each other, and no matter what they would do, there's always this very special connection between them, and it's just impossible to cut it off. And that's why love will always be immortal, is such a meaning. But who knows, after the death, it can still last forever, thanks to poetry or music or anything that people can create. Okay, so I think it's time to tell you what the next episode will bring, and it will be Dancing Autumn and Another Word. So we go into seasons again, but it's the last poetry work from this, let's say, collection. And the second poem will be quite long, so we'll see. Maybe this episode, I mean the next one, will be longer than this one. I just feel like I've already said everything, but you can always tell me what you think, and what these poetry works can mean to you. I'd love to hear it. So yep, that's all today. Until the next time, bye. Okay, now two forgotten things. The first one is the fact that the quotes come from the Golden Book, and the Golden Book was the prize that I won for the first competition, because it was a school competition, and in Poland very often competitions end with prizes that are literally books, and this time I guess it was a really good choice to give me such a book, and it inspired, as you can see, my debut poetry book. The second forgotten part is so after the death, not only art is left. I mean, this is what happens on Earth, but I believe that there's something more, and I believe that you can still find your loved one in paradise that is waiting somewhere there, maybe above us. I don't know, but I really believe that heaven is a real thing. And this is simply another way how love can, just last forever.